Welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter 2 Storm of Zehir. This is Big Los, and we are at Omgar's Teeth by the shipwreck after we have just concluded gathering evidence that it was sabotage.
Yes.
And we also grabbed a bunch of ore. So let's head on back to the world exit. Somewhere over here. There it is. And I'm getting some frame rate drops for some reason. Keeps going up and down and up and down. I can't explain it. So let's go here. Oh, you know what? I got this longbow in Laryl's inventory. Now I'm wondering, how in the hell does he have a proficiency for a longbow? Where are the proficiencies at? Okay, there we go. There's for the armors. He can use a shield. See, he can use exotic weapons. That's not surprising. And for great orcs, they can use the great axe. That's basically all it says, really. Oh, okay, it does say the longbow there. Okay, so the great orc proficiency gives us both the great axe and the longbow, and the monk proficiency gives us the shuriken, comma, and sling. And crossbows. So we can use this longbow, but I think it would be better
listening
probably to give it to Constantina. So we'll put that into her quick keys and
yes,
let's equip her with those arrows. When we get into battles on the overland map, we will have some options to hit enemies from afar before we engage in melee combat. It's always a sound strategy. I am a fierce proponent of that strategy. I like to start off battles with long-range weapons, and then once they close ranks, then we engage in melee combat. Okay, so we got 3 enemies here that we have to walk past. And we were able to hide versus the goblins, lizard folk, and the Knolls. But the Knolls, their encounter level is 6, so I think we should engage them and get some experience points. So why don't we try to intimidate them this time? And hopefully we won't take too much damage, because we are about half of our hit points on average for everybody. Yeah. So let's set long-range weapons for everybody. I know Neredriel doesn't have any, so I guess we'll have her use a wand. And I guess we'll have Constantina use darkness. I wonder why you haven't summoned your familiar. I mean, it could be useful. I know it only has like 5 hit points, but still. And you know what? We are sorely lacking on items like amulets and cloaks and rings. We're gonna have to find some. But since we're just starting a campaign, I am not too surprised that we don't have any magical items to aid us. Let's see, can we use Philosopher? No. See, when I tried to attack, it actually switched from casting darkness to attack, which I didn't want, so I'm gonna have to set it to cast darkness again, and this time I'm gonna lose a whole round. Stupid. I know.
Guess I can do that.
I wanted it to put the attack as secondary, and I'm still not sure how to do that after all this time that I played this game. You know, are you supposed to, like, press the shift button when you do another command, and that'll put it in the queue? Usually if you do multiple actions, it puts them all in the queue, but sometimes it'll switch from the current action to what you just clicked, and that's unfortunate. So let's shoot a magic missile at that person. Knoll, Jacqueline. And why did everybody not attack? It's like you gotta...
Let's attack then!
You gotta set them to attack, then they stop, and then you have to tell them to attack again. It gets kind of irritating after a while. So you're pretty good with that bow. Yeah, you're doing some okay damage with that.
I will.
Yeah, why don't you all get closer? Then you won't have to be told every single round to attack. Let's see, and
I want to see.
Looks like we've got some more targets.
Neredriel, why don't you just go up in there and start stabbing?
Half of a half-wit.
Danger is upon us!
I love it when he says that. That's one of my favorite quotes in this game. Alright, let's just start stabbing and stabbing. They should be taking a -4 to their ranged attacks, and now they switch to melee. I think that gave us an attack of opportunity.
Looks
Alright,
like we've got
I think
some more
everybody
targets
should
to
switch
butcher.
to melee weapons so Neredriel doesn't get herself killed.
Half of a half-wit.
Half of a half-wit.
Here I come.
That would be a quarter wit, wouldn't it? What do we got here? Fire agate. Okay, well, we could probably sell that.
Looks like we've got... This one won't be breathing long.
Yeah, just go and punch him. And you should probably switch to your scythe.
Someone
Or sickle.
will pay for this.
Is the small one the sickle and the big one the scythe, like the Grim Reaper? Probably. Alright, so let's grab some of these treasures. Ooh, throwing axes. Okay.
To show.
What do we got here? Okay, we got some arrows. So who would be good with throwing axes?
Yes.
What's your strength? Oh, 8? No, we don't want to be using that with you. We'll give that
Yes.
to the person with strength +4. Alright, you're going to be throwing axes. And Neredriel,
Oh,
you can
yes.
shoot a bow.
Yes.
Alright. Now let's get on out of here. What happened to your swords? There they are. Okay, let's return to the overland map. See how much XP we got for that encounter. 312. Well, that's not bad. Let's go take care of these lizard folk. They're encounter level 5, so they're going to give a little bit less experience, but still, we're going to want a lot of experience in this because we have the level adjustments that we need to take care of. Okay, so we got some lizard folk charging us.
Ready.
So let's switch
Yes.
everybody back to long-range weapons, and I forgot to put that on the quick keys for you.
What do you want now?
I'm just pressing the numbers. I'm not clicking them, in case you're wondering.
Plague on your eyes!
Well,
What does that even mean?
looks like we have some.
Plague on your eyes? Alright, everybody, just start shooting and start throwing. Alright. How come everybody else
There,
stopped attacking?
little ducks all in a row.
I think it should be automatic that they attack someone else. Okay, well, you are. Alright, well, looks
guess
like
I
we're
can do that.
down to 1 and he's near dead.
Time
So,
to kill.
see, what's it gonna take? Why don't we just punch him?
Look at them.
I still haven't used Stunning Fist
All
yet.
in a
Half
row.
of a half-wit.
This is your end.
Yeah, that's a pretty good quote, too. Alright, everybody, just surround the guy and stab him. See, I switched to strategy mode because you can select everybody and then you can just have everybody move up to one spot. And I think you can have them attack. Well, it looks like that wasn't necessary. The dinosaur killed him.
Yes.
Let's see what we got here. We got some arrows. And some more arrows, big deal. That's it. Well, at least we got some experience out of it. Well, like 15 points per lizardman. Alright, well, I guess we'll only get about 200 something experience out of this because it's lower than the encounter level for the Knolls. And then I guess we'll just head on back to Samargol. Oh, we got some more Knolls over there, but I don't want to mess with them. What do we got? Oh, giant spiders. We're probably going to want to fight those later. Oh, what do we got here? Ruins? Oh, we got a topaz. We maneuver nimbly through the traps, swiping the treasure without difficulty. See, that's what a good search can do. Because I think at random, ruins or temples or whatever will just appear in the jungle and you can go into them and then it'll give you a treasure or something. And then if we click on Samargol, we can actually go directly into Lyra's trick and rent a room without actually having to change screens. It's really nice. I like it. See, so now we've rested up and now we have the option of going back to the bazaar and we don't even have to load up any screens. Well, once we go to the bazaar we do, but we don't have to go into any intermediate steps. That's what I like about it. It has more of a D&D flavor that way because you could just tell a DM, well, we go into the inn and we rent a room. And he'd be like, okay, well, you guys rest up and you heal your level and hit points. You don't automatically heal full hit points when you rest up in regular D&D.
Yes? Do you have results for me?
Here's some of the cargo I was able to recover.
I congratulate you on your scavenging abilities. These do seem salvageable. If you recover anything else, you may give it to my major domo, Osi. What of your examination? Did you investigate the ship and the area thoroughly?
Yes, here's the evidence you requested.
Very thoroughly investigated, I see. Well done. I believe you deserve a reward for your hard work. I commend you on your work, traveler. For all intents and purposes, you are my employee, and I shall reward you as such. However, our work is not yet done. Give me a moment to review the evidence on the wreck that you have delivered, and we shall talk shortly.
Ah, greetings, friends. Lady Sasani has decided to grace you with the honor of participating in our merchant enterprise.
Oh, really? Let's see what these other people have to say. We can intimidate or... Oh, you don't need to be such a sniveling toady with me, friend. Yes. And what a strange group upon whom to be bestowing such an honor. Yet I mustn't be one to question the lady's judgment. She has more experience in these matters than I. Alright, now we'll intimidate. There better be a reward in this for me. Ongoing rewards, in fact, far greater than those gained by acting simply as bodyguards or errand runners. Who are you? I am Osi Tchaluka, Major Domo of Sasani's great merchant company, and master of her trade supplies here in Samargol. If there are any questions of trade that you have, I am here to answer them. What does she need done? Oh, well, you see, Lady Sasani runs the most successful merchant organization in the nation of Samarak. And despite the recent setback with the Vigilant, we plan to keep it that way. Your recovery of some of her lost cargo has greatly encouraged her. However, there is more to recover. Much, much more. Oh, I guess we could do a wisdom check. Yeah. She could likely ask anyone to recover her cargo. I imagine she wants us to find a buyer for it. How astute, friend. Yes, that is precisely what she has requested that you do. She has requested not only that you recover her cargo, but that you find a purchaser for it. The ore in which she was trading is extremely valuable here in Samarak. Well, let's see what Valentino has to say. Diplomacy. I don't know Samarak that well. How would you recommend that I proceed? I cannot do much to aid you, my friends, though I thank you for asking my advice. Here's what I can tell you. I propose you use your eyes and your ears. Samarak is an ever-changing environment. We cannot clear the fog for you. You must do it on your own. Some help you are. My friends, if you are to survive in Samarak, Lady Sasani must not hold your hand on your journey. You must survive on your own. Anyways, with regards to your trade, when you sell the ore that you recover, you will be paid in trade bars. These are bars of metal pressed with the sign of the merchant house that minted them. They are representative of the value of the cargo that you are trading. However, they do not carry value themselves. So what can I do with them? Well, were this land a bit more forgiving of outsiders, you could purchase other goods from those towns and sell them at a further profit. However, that is not the case. So for now, you can return any trade bars that you have earned to me, and I shall pay you a dividend in gold. In addition, Sasani has stated to me that, due to your significant successes to this point, she sees your continued survival as valuable. So should you have the necessary skill and recipes to craft weapons or armor from her ore, you may do so. Where do you suggest I look for more of Sasani's cargo? Yeah, that's a good one. The cargo that you have found was in the possession of Batiri, was it not? I would recommend looking for the goods at other local tribes. Even wandering bands of the little monsters may carry some. They loot each other as often as they do us. Where can I find crafting recipes? I have a few which I would be willing to part with for a small price. You might find merchants in other towns willing to sell more. Alright, I would like to see what you have for sale. Certainly, friends. Well, looks like he doesn't have anything for sale except for these recipes. Let's take a look at this one. Alright, so it costs 500 gold pieces to put a +1 enchantment. And we have to have the craft magical arms and armor feat, of course. And we have to be a minimum caster level of 2. Unfortunately, none of my characters it recommends getting that feat. We're going to have to take other feats to qualify for other classes.
What do you want?
Who are you? I am not in the business of introducing myself to ignorant travelers, but my name is Nasirin, and that is all about me I shall bother to tell you. Can I ask you something else? I would prefer you not natter in my ear like a talking bird, but I will endure it. What is your question? What do you do for Sasani? That statement presumes I am employed by her, or that I remain here at her behest. That assumption is wholly inaccurate. In addition to a standard advisory role, I represent the various and complex interests of this company's many investors, who are keen to see it succeed and not be bogged down with foolish undertakings. If anything, Sasani must answer to me. Can I ask you something else? What can you tell me about the city? It is hot, expensive, it dislikes outsiders about as much as I dislike having my time wasted, which is to say, quite a bit. Farewell. What about you?
Hello again. How are you doing?
Much better than on the beach. Yes, that was quite dreadful. Who are you again? My name is Lori Farwander. I work for Lady Sasani as an assistant and a trade supervisor. I travel to places and make sure all the details with cargo and shipments is in order. He stutters a lot. And I have a base magical ability, but that's more dabbling than anything else, really. I could use your help. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Since the wreck, I've been on call for errands for Lady Sasani and Master Nasirin. I'm afraid I only leave the city on their request. What are you doing here? I'm a loyal employee of Lady Sasani and Master Nasirin, and this merchant company, of course. I act as trade supervisor for large deals, like the one I oversaw in Kalimport. If only that had ended up working out better. All that cargo lost. Alright, goodbye. Farewell. Alright, what about you, Volo?
Greetings to you again, good travelers. Quite a place, Samargol, don't you think?
Let's see if anybody... Oh, you can taunt. Or you could say something cool. It is a city of suspicion and lowered voices. Why the father of children guided me here? I do not know. But here I am, eh?
Ha! Good attitude, my friend. Very positive. Willing for surprises to happen. I like that.
I'll speak with you later. Farewell. Alright, I think that's about all that we can do for right now in here. Why don't we go to the merchants? Actually, do we really need to? Well, I mean, we could sell some of this stuff, but I really don't want to buy anything. At least we're getting over 3,500 gold pieces. You know what? Let's skip the merchants, and let's go back to the overland map and do a little bit of exploring. That sounds like fun. And while we're at it, we'll get into some combat with some random encountered monsters. You know, maybe find some treasure. Maybe find some secret places. I know that there's a secret place down south from here, but there are these spiders that I want to take care of because we're supposed to get 8 spider glands from giant spiders to get a bounty. So this would be a good way to start. So we're going to attack these several giant chittering spiders. And they have no long range ability, so that gives us a decisive advantage, I feel. So let's switch everybody to long range weapons again.
Listening.
And, oh yeah, that's right. Emoja, I forgot to level you up. Why don't we do that right now? See, in this game, you can actually level up your companions in any way that you want. But it recommends Druid, and we're just going to stick with it. Well, I guess we could just recommend your skills. Yeah, you get a lot of survival. I guess that means you can walk faster if you were the party leader. We're going to have to try that out. And the dinosaur got on summon. Let's fix that. Summon him back. And then we'll just have everybody take some pot shots at these things. There we go, and should about do it. Oh yeah, let's tell the dinosaur to attack.
Your side. Lend me your strength.
Let's see where
This is
there.
your end.
Yes, this is your end.
Time to knock some sense into this one.
Alright, everybody attack the lead one. I know that one in the back took a lot of damage.
Suffering.
Why is the dinosaur... Okay, there it goes. Okay, why are you all casting spells? What's up with that? Oh, you know what? I think I know what the problem is. This happens every time. In every campaign. No, it's not defeats, it's behavior. Overkill spellcasting mode is always engaged when it should be on scale for everybody. That is so irritating. Well, maybe now they won't be casting spells on these weaker monsters. Alright, that one's almost dead. Yep, and the dinosaur killed it. And those treasure bags can only mean spider venom glands. Yep. But unfortunately, we only get 2 out of it instead of the 3 because there were 3 of them.
What do you want now?
So let's have Laryl lead us all the way to the world map exit because he moves the fastest. And then we'll start making our way to the south to see if we can find any secrets. And if we don't find the secret that I'm looking for, then I'll just save the game and we'll work our way back to Samargol. Oh yeah, let's pick the druid as the guide because apparently he'll be able to move faster on this type of terrain, and I believe that's the case. Unfortunately, our hide isn't as good when we don't have Valentino in the lead. That's okay. We'll fight these gnolls and get some experience. So we'll use the bluff to throw them off. And I think we still have long-range weapons engaged. Yeah, we do. Okay. So let's just have everybody...
Danger is upon us!
Yeah, I love it when he says that. We'll have everybody attack
This is your end!
and we'll have the dinosaur go up and distract the ones running up on us. Unfortunately, the dinosaurs seem to be taking a lot of damage. Oh, cast hold monster on him. And I thought you were going to use scaled casting. What's up with that? Is that your idea of scaled casting? Alright, who summoned that? That wasn't you, was it? Plague on your eyes. Scout. I wonder what that means. I don't think that was there from before. Did you summon that thing? You did. Okay, well, tell it to attack then. Where's the, Okay, issue command, attack. Okay. Start attacking.
Two-faced dog. Let's attack then!
Broken walls and walls broken.
Someone will pay for this.
Alright, y'all, just hang back and just throw long-range weapons at them while the dinosaur... Actually, there's a cleric over there. Let's attack him.
Look at them.
Because he could be potentially more dangerous. Let's move everybody up so they don't stop attacking after one round. It seems to be a problem.
I guess I can do that.
Well, that's good to know. Alright, everybody, just start hitting them. Alright, and he's down, and we got one left. Alright, so that took care of him. So let's grab all these treasure bags. We got some holy water. Got some gold pieces. And nothing up there, well...
What
well,
do
that
you
sucks.
want now?
Well, I want to go to the world map. Fast. And you're the answer. Alright, so we gotta wait for this to load back up. And then we'll head on southward. We got 312 XP for that encounter. We haven't taken any damage, but the dinosaur has taken a little bit. Not too bad. Okay, we got some more kobolds up there, but we're just gonna ignore them. If monsters wander around for a while, they just disappear. After, from 30 seconds to a minute of being on screen, I'm guessing. Sometimes they'll be there longer. Oh, wait. We discovered a discarded basket of clothing.
Yes.
Use magic device. An odd stick lies here. The phrase, "Here lies treasure." Oh, and we got a healer's kit +6 out of that. Oh, you find treasure written on it. And we got 200 gold pieces. And we got another 200 gold pieces. So, very profitable, and we've managed to hide from these enemies. However, I don't think we found the cave that I'm looking for, so we'll just end this here. This is Big Low signing off. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, and Tenga un buen dia.